So these exercises have been put together for individuals who sit for long periods of time and for those who are wheelchair bound. The reason why these exercises are effective is because they mimic the benefits of standing, and as well as that, you're taking your joints, especially your shoulder and your spine and your neck, through a large range of motion. And the benefit of this is that it will offset degenerative changes, so try and delay any degenerative changes, but as well as that, it will maintain good joint and muscular health. So the first exercise that we're going to go through are dislocations, and for this exercise you'll just need a bamboo stick or even a broom. Now you start by taking the stick to your waistline, okay? You want your hands facing up, and from here you want your shoulders back. You're going to take it above your head, keep your arms straight for as long as possible, and then go down behind your back. Now as you go up, you should feel a nice stretch across your chest, and then as you go down you should start to feel the muscles in between your shoulder blades contract. Now the good thing about this exercise is that you can really map your progress. So as you go up, if you can't get past this point, then all you want to do is really try and push down into the restriction for about 5 seconds, come back and repeat, and then further and further into your exercise regime over the days, over the weeks, etc. You should notice that you can get further and further down your back. The next exercise is head protractions and retractions. So what we're going to do from here is, once again, shoulders back. You're going to take your chin out as far as you can, and as you do so, you should feel that the muscles behind your neck contract, and then you're going to push back. Now as you do this is the most important part of the movement. You should feel like your shoulder blades and the bottom of your neck are braced, and that you're in a really nice stable position, and this is the area that we emphasize. So we're going to touch out, and as soon as you touch out, back in, almost like you're trying to give yourself a double chin. So back out, back in. Then we've got overhead rotations. So exactly the same grip, but we're going to take the bamboo stick above our heads, and we're going to really stretch up so we feel a nice stretch in our shoulders. Now from here, we're going to turn as far as we can, and we're actually using our abdominal muscles to do this, so don't try and twist into it with your back. Use your abdominal muscles to turn you one way, and then use your abdominal muscles to turn the other way, holding the end range of rotation for just a second or two each time. And then we need to work the movement in the spine that causes it to flex forward and extend backwards. So what you need to do is place your hands on your hips, and from here the first movement is to tilt your pelvis forward, so you'll see my thumbs go up, and to push your chest towards the ceiling. So, and that, inhale as well if you can. So pelvic tilt and chest towards the ceiling like this. So you should feel your spinal muscles and the muscles between your shoulder blades contract. The opposite movement is to brace your abdomen and try and curve the spine as much as possible. If you have any tight areas, then it will be useful to just focus on those areas and try and get as much movement through there as you can. Once again, holding the end range of motion for a second or two. And the last thing we're going to go through is side bending. Now here, I want you to place your hands on your hips, and the main important point about this exercise is to make sure that you don't put more weight onto one buttock. So I don't want to see you leaning each side. Instead, what you need to do is, from here, you need to try and bend your spine as much as possible. So notice how I'm not leaning over to one side, because that's cheating. I'm actually trying to bend my spine on the spot. Once again, holding the end range of motion for a minute or so. The two areas that you should notice that you're progressing is, one, in range of motion, and two, stamina. So you shouldn't feel like you're shaking throughout the exercises. The more you practice them, you shouldn't feel like you're shaking or getting tired, etc. The more you practice them. So give it a go. Keep us updated, info@revitaliseclinic.co.uk on how you get on, and let us know if you would like any further videos.